According to a new report from Nielsen, 9 out of 10 consumers say they're just interested in watching the ads, just as interested in watching the ads as they are the game itself. I understand that. The average cost for one 30-second spot during the Super Bowl, close to $4 million. And there's good reason for it. Last year's Super Bowl averaged more than 111 million viewers, making it the most watched TV event in U.S. history. With more on the business behind the Super Bowl ads is branding expert Rick Cerrone. He's also the former PR manager for the New York Yankees. So you know a thing or two about sports. What is this obsession with Super Bowl ads?
Well, you know what? It takes place in the greatest, most watched event of all time, and over time, the ads have been built into being, as your graphic showed, as big and as popular as the game itself. For the advertisers, this is their Super Bowl. This is their Super Bowl, and you were saying it's critically important to these companies to get their ads in this game because everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. It raises you to another level, and like I said before, that the stakes are high. No coach has ever been fired for losing a Super Bowl, I don't think, but people have lost accounts over failed Super Bowl ad campaigns or campaigns that were kicked off. On this stuff, that's for darn sure. You know, we were talking before we came to air about how, hey, look, $3.8 million, $4 million may not be that much for the exposure you're getting. Well, it's even more than that when you consider that's just what it costs to get to buy the time. You've got production costs, you've got cost of procuring talent, but even with those costs involved, it is well worth the money for these companies because even a bad ad is talked about years and years later. All right, top 5 Super Bowl advertisers: Pepsi, GM, you name them, you know them, Anheuser, Coca-Cola, the Walt Disney Company. I want to show a couple of these ads, though. I liked the Dorito ad. Now, I'm going to get you, we're going to watch it, and then I'll get you to grade it, okay?
Here you go. Last one.
So is that going to work?
Yeah, here's the great thing about the Doritos ad. For 7 years, they've had amateur filmmakers make their ads, and you know, on the internet, consumers have picked which ads air. So the costs are minimal. Wow. And they're using 2 of the 3 ABCs, the ABCs of Super Bowl ads: animals, babies, and celebrities. They had the animal and the baby in the one spot.
There was no celebrity there, though.
That's right. They made 2 of the 3.
2 of the 3. Okay. I want you to see the Apollo Axe ad. This was good, too. This one appealed.
New Axe Apollo. Join now at axeapollo.com for your chance to go to space.
What is going on in this category? I mean, it's crazy to me.
Here's the interesting thing. That's an ad that when you picture yourself at your Super Bowl party, people are going to react to that positively. Right. But by putting it out on the internet early, as so many of these are now, you can go on the internet right now and see three-quarters of the ads. Anymore. But the ones that really are going to last and are really going to be memorable are the ones that they're keeping back that you haven't seen yet.
Well, what have we not seen?
Well, there's some surprises out there, believe me.
Have you seen stuff that I haven't seen today?
No, there's some surprises out there. Chrysler, which had the Clint Eastwood ad, the 2-minute ad, they're taking a big risk. We haven't seen that, but they're going to use Berry Gordy, who's the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer who founded Motown. He's 83 years old. I mean, and he's not Clint Eastwood in terms of facial recognition. So they're taking, we haven't seen that one, and they're taking a risk.
That's interesting. Wow. So there are some surprises here. You know, I was asking you about Dorito and the Axe ad, and they're really appealing and fun. But are companies, are they hoping to increase awareness of their brand? Or what is it? What's their goal here?
Well, they're almost trying to do all those things, but different companies have, you know, like Anheuser-Busch, you know the brand.
Absolutely.
Now, this year, they're going to run a spot with the Clydesdales, which is really going to resonate with the audience, with Stevie Nicks singing Landslide in the background, and that's going to get people to ooh and ah.
Of a certain age.
But they're also pushing their craft beer, Black Crown, with Jay-Z. So they've got, the one company's got 2 very different things going on. Some people want to, you know, start off a campaign, move product. Some people want to reinforce their brand. They all want you talking about them, though.
All right, so this is, as you said, the Super Bowl of ads. Who do you think is going to come away with the biggest impression, the biggest snap, the best ad that people will talk about for years to come?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, and it may be the old standby, but Doritos really does an incredible job because they're getting, they're getting amateur filmmakers to provide the copy. I think they're going to rate in the top 3, if not at the top of the USA Today ad meter poll.
Kate Upton in this Mercedes ad. Oh my Lord!
Okay,
if you don't like this,
here's the bottom line. Watch the spot. It's a longer spot. Willem Dafoe's in it. Oh, this is not the one that they're showing in the Super Bowl, or this is one of the 2. There's another one, though, where someone makes a sort of deal with the devil, who's played by Willem Dafoe, and he gets to go on the red carpet, and Kate Upton grabs him and kisses him. And I think at the end, it's kind of a big yawn. I don't
so you
think
give that no points there. What about the other one with Kate Upton in the car and the guys are cleaning it? And
that's fun, but we've seen it so many times already. I don't think at the Super Bowl people are going to go wow because we've seen it.
All right. Good stuff, Rick. I think it's fascinating, and I am one of those people who will watch the Super Bowl mostly for the ads.
The question is, when do you go to the bathroom now?
It's very tough. Choices. You got to make choices.
Halftime.
No, you can't go
That's
in
right,
half.
Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
Sorry, yeah.
Forget about that. Don't you dare get
Sorry,
up.
Pepsi.
Thanks, Rick. Great job. Earlier this